Hey everybody, pardon my messy desk, but here is the Computer Tower Lux. Notice anything drastically different here? Yes, I have finally done it. I finally got a new set of monitors for my main system here. So I finally have a matching set of monitors too. So years ago I was a die-hard 4x3 display fanatic. I was not a fan of the new widescreen monitors, and back then I had definitely had good reasoning for it. Now it's because back in the early days, especially with laptops with lower screen resolutions, widescreen was just inconvenient. I mean, it was great for watching movies and widescreen videos, but for browsing the web and stuff, I just didn't like them. But as the technology has evolved, resolutions have gotten bigger, I've come to like them a lot more. And also my work setup has two 24-inch displays. And I decided, what the heck, let's go ahead and get a set of 24-inch displays for my desk here. So back on Prime Day, I picked up these two displays here. These are Samsung SR35 series displays. As you can see here, 24-inch full HD, 75 Hz refresh, and these are AMD FreeSync compatible. So of course the graphics card in the machine is the Radeon RX 550. So these monitors do support FreeSync, and I have noticed a little bit of a difference. Like, for example, if I'm like looking at, for example, Google Maps, if I'm scrolling through, things look smoother. And also we can attribute that for the higher refresh rate, and that's a big deal for gamers, is to have a good refresh rate, and of course the FreeSync. So these monitors, I snagged them because they're on sale. Got them for $100 each, for $200 for the pair. Well, I will say they're definitely nice monitors for sure. They do have some issues. Number one is, I'm going to say that they are not very durable. One of the monitors I received, I got it all plugged up and everything, and it was damaged. So I had to send them back, get another one, and then had to complain to Amazon to get my difference refunded, because I had to spend $60 more on the replacement versus what I got for them on sale. But as of right now, they are currently listed at $129.99, so $130 for a screen. Not terribly bad for what you get. One thing I should note is these screens, I do not have the original stands on them, because the stands that these came with are they're junk. You can do tilt, but that's it. You can't adjust them vertically. So ended up spending another probably $60 or so, $40 or $60 on these Vivo stands, which bolt onto the back of the monitor like this. I don't know if you can see or not, but they're screwed into the back of the display. And these, you can adjust them a lot better vertically. You can do tilt, all that good stuff. And I managed to fit these two big screens on this old 1990s era computer desk. And this, of course, you see this big valley right here, this big hole right here. That was originally where you would put your CRT monitor. Years ago, this was my mom's computer desk. And back in the early 2000s or late 90s, she had a Packard Bell Legend desktop system. And of course, it wasn't a tower, it was the traditional desktop. Had it sitting up here in this rack like this. And in 2002, she got an E-Machines T1840, and it was sitting right here on this edge here, and had the monitor right there. But anyways, this ain't about that, it's about the monitors. So here's a close look at the monitors themselves. You can barely see the Samsung logo there. I must say they're pretty nice. They're Not the cheapest out there unless you get them on sale, but they're pretty nice aside from their issues. Again, as I said, the biggest issue I had with these was the stands are just junk, and these aftermarket ones are much better. Now, if you have just a regular old flat table desk and you have plenty of room, the stock stands will work fine for you, but in my case, they didn't. And that's kind of something I learned after the fact, after buying them and getting them here. But I can definitely say it's one heck of a nice upgrade. It's really nice when I'm editing videos or just watching YouTube or even browsing the web. Because, I mean, let's face it, with full HD, I mean 1080p even, it's definitely not that bad. So this is CubeComp MPDX, my second channel on YouTube. And to put in perspective, what I used to have on my desk on the left was a Dell Ultra Sharp 20-inch 4x3 display. It had a really freaking nice stand. It was adjustable up and down. I think it had tilt, all the good stuff. Had a built-in USB hub, but it was from 2006 and was quite dated. Didn't even have LED backlighting. It was a CCFL backlit display, and let's face it, I mean, it worked flawlessly, but it was getting, of course, dated in technology. Its resolution was 1280 by 1024, and yeah, that's just not a very good resolution nowadays. The right screen, the one I was most recently using, was an AOC 22-inch widescreen full HD display, and the reason why I was using that was because my former Westinghouse L2046NV display died, and it wasn't exactly a 4x3, it was kind of a little bit wider. Its resolution was 1400 by 1050, and it was CCFL backlit. That monitor gave up the ghost back in 2021 when I was living back with my parents again for the home project, and I just happened to have, of course, that 22-inch display, and I stuck it in there and I used that until earlier this year. So I've been running these new displays here since roughly Prime Day. To put in perspective, yeah, it's definitely been a while since I've provided an update. The only thing I missed was that USB hub. But anyways, yeah. Only thing I do wish, though, is the new monitors. I know it's hard to see, and I don't have a flashlight. Let me get a flashlight. Honestly, I think it would be nice if more displays out there had DisplayPort on them. So these monitors, you have either HDMI or you have VGA or D-sub. So those are your two options on this monitor for connecting it up. So the graphics card in Mid-Tower Lux has a DVI out, an HDMI out, and a DisplayPort out. So I had to purchase this adapter here which adapts DisplayPort to HDMI, and it works fine. But it would be nice to see more screens out there with DisplayPort as an option, because I mean, DisplayPort, I think it's kind of the new standard. It definitely is a standard when you get into business class stuff. I think it would be nice, again, to see more DisplayPort be offered on consumer monitors, because I mean, again, DisplayPort is a lot more common now. It should be used. It's actually a decent connection. But I mean, HDMI is not bad either. They should have HDMI, and they also should have DisplayPort. I think nowadays it's getting about time to get rid of VGA, because it's such an old connection. Now, I mean, yeah, I mean, there is a chance that somebody would be buying this monitor for their old computer that has just a VGA out. But I mean, I don't know. Just my opinion. I do think DisplayPort should be more of an option on monitors now. It's like, come on, it's 2023, for goodness sakes. But anyways, here's a look at the stands I use, and I did have to modify these stands a little bit. I had to take my Sawzall and actually cut the metal tube down a little bit. I had to dock about a couple or so inches off. You can see they're kind of, you look at the two, they're kind of not even, but I didn't really give a crap because they're not really visible. I had to cut off some of the metal tube on the stands and make them fit in this desk. The compromises I had to make to use this old piece of crap desk. There you have it. boys and girls, new Samsung displays on the mid-tower Lux. So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, thanks for taking the time to watch this video from Cuckoo channel. If this is your first time, please subscribe to the channel and be sure to tick the bell so we get notified of new video posts. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, leave a comment, and share this video as well as the channel with your friends and get the word out. Also, I have a second channel, that's CubeComp MTDX. Over there you'll find videos about thunderstorms and weather, cycling, and videos about me personally. Feel free to subscribe over there as well if you like. Again, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for your support.